Apparently I'm getting dropped frames. The internet has just been absolute shit here lately. Looks like it's getting better. I mean, yeah, I think that's fine. It looks fine. Let's see. Yeah, looks manageable. I mean, I'm not playing any games tonight on stream, so what is going on with this piece of hell? Right. So today, or tonight, we're going to be doing some more game dev on the Souls-like game, the 2D top-down pixel art Souls-like. Um, the other day we finished up after just adding in a little enemy. He doesn't do anything at the moment, just a little imp. Just bring up the screen. There we go. I can rescale this a little. Yeah, so this this here is the imp, so I'll give a little demonstration as to where we got to. So we have our character, can walk around, and we can stab this thing until its life bar's gone, but obviously we don't kill it yet. So I guess first order of business is we can kill it. So that's easy enough to add. All I've got to do is current health. If current health is less than or equal to 0, then we want to free the queue of this instance. So that'll just delete it from the scene tree. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, I'm not set on what I want to do today in this, so let's just make sure that this works. Yeah, there we go. Can kill it now. Cool. So I guess we could add some kind of AI to it that just makes it run at the player, I guess. We can always add pathfinding and things at a later point, so we'll do chase target, because I was going to call it chase player, but we don't always, we might not always want to chase the player. Maybe there's friendly NPCs that it'll go after. Yeah, so this needs to be void as well. And for now we'll pass. We're going to need an area of detection, so I'll just add that in. Oh, actually, before I do that, yeah, before we do that, let's make a particle master system. So, well, particle manager. So we'll utility, and in here we shall have new scene particle manager. Okay, and it's going to be a 2D scene so that it has a position. Just call it particle. Am I spelling particle right? I feel like I'm misspelling particle now. I'm overthinking it. Yep, I'm spelling it wrong. I don't know why I started spelling it right there and then started spelling it wrong here. Particle manager. Okay, and now we want to copy. Oh shit! Do that. Paste that in there. Yep. Right. We could run this on animations, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna do animations. So use an animation player. It won't be called Blood. we're only going to have the one particle system. It's just going to alter all of the settings. Okay. Wipe my nose so itchy. Yeah, I'm quite tired today. Just, trying to get my brain to focus. God damn, my nose is so itchy. Ah, okay. Right, so particle. I'll call this switcher, even though it's particle switcher, and then in here we'll do small blood splat 1. I don't know how many different types of blood particles we're gonna have. Right, so in here we want to change this. Probably that. Is there a way I can just like link all of it? That would be extraordinarily helpful. I'm not sure this is the best way to do it, to be honest. We'll see. I can always change it. What the fuck is this? Don't need to mess around. Okay. Material. Oh fuck. Okay, we're not doing it through. We're not doing it through this. That's fine. What would be the best way to do this? Let's think. Okay, we're gonna have another new folder, effects. Inside effects, we're gonna have particles, and then we're gonna take this, and we're gonna. Can I make? Is it branches? Right, effects, particles. And we want this small blood splat 1. Right, okay. And now, save, let me just check. Yep, so that's isolated on its own. So we can remove that. Save, and then, I'll just, for consistency's sake, small blood splat 1. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Small blood plat. Oh, fuck me. I'm making plenty of mistakes today. Right. Small blood splat 1. Why is the stream buffering? We're getting 16% lost frames. Why is that? Yeah, maybe I have to dial the quality down a little. Shit. Can't do it while the output's active, apparently. Wonderful. In that case, close that. Close that as well. And I really need to sort this network out, it's terrible. Okay, well, hopefully it's not too bad to watch. I don't know if it's going to be really bad or if it's going to be laggy or anything like that. Right, okay. So we've singled that out. We've got our particle manager. We need a script for the particle manager. 1 second. Utility. Yeah. So this is going to have to be in its own folder. So inside utility, we want particle manager. And then this needs to be particle manager scene. Still getting a 16% loss rate. That's really irritating. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to start streaming at 7:20. Which, to be fair, I've heard is recommended anyway, because unless you're in like the top percentage of streamers live at the moment, then people don't get to turn the quality down if they have shitty internet like myself. Okay, well, we can remove blood. Actually, I won't do it yet because that'll break some of the code. What am I doing now? Okay, that needs to go in there. Let me just check to make sure I've got scene written on it. Levels don't need it. This doesn't need it because it's particle effect. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, we're all good. Shrink all of these. Okay. This needs a script. No, wait. No. This doesn't need a script. What am I doing? Right. Oh. Okay. Right, close that. It was here that needed the... I already did it. What am I doing? Someone help me. What am I doing? I'm fucking it all up. Right. So we do want particles there because it's effects and then particles. So that's fine. And then particle manager. So in here, we now need a script. And it's like that. Now in here, we need... Can I do one ready on a dictionary to call like a whole ton of preloads? Let's try it. One ready. Particles is a dictionary. And it equals this. And we say blood blood oh my god, what am I doing? This is embarrassing. Right. So it's small blood splat 1, and this is going to call us preload, and we are going to preload that league. Okay, it looks like it doesn't have a problem with that. That's good. So in theory, we can just fill this with all our different particles, and then we're going to say function spawn particle takes particle name. I'll probably add more parameters into there, I suppose, and that needs to be a string. And we're going to void it. Right. Yeah, what do we want to do here? So here we want to say particles dot name dot instance. Can I do that? Right, so we want to say new particle And I mean, this is unnecessary, but wait, is it particles 2D or is it like GPU particles? Okay, no, it's particles 2D. What's the other one? Is it CPU? Yeah, okay, so there's CPU particles and then particles. Cool, 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 cool. Right. So we've got new particle, and then we want to say, we can add it as a child to self. So self, add child, new particle, and then we say new particle. Oh my god. Position equals self. You don't have to put self. You can just put position, but I like to make it very clear what I'm doing. Like these bits are unnecessary, but it's just more readable. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all that needs to do. So then essentially, whenever we want to spawn a particle, we just load this in, use the function spawn particle and give it a name. Mm. And I mean, you could even do like random. Can I do optional parameters? That could be cool. Because you could do like indexes as well. Then again, I can't imagine. Actually, I was going to say I can't imagine a time where that would be useful, but if you had like small blood splat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you could generate an index between those. But then again, you could do that with just some string concatenation as long as they're all the same format. It's fine how it is. I don't know why I'm overthinking this. So now, how does the imp spawn blood? I forgot. Is it when the weapon? Yeah, okay. Okay. For now, I'll keep it in the weapon. I don't know if I want to do that. No, actually, I don't like it being in the weapon. No. We're going to put it. Anything that can spawn a particle will have access to the particle manager, I think. So in here, yeah. So in here, we're going to have on ready var particle manager. Equals reload. Okay. And now, I suppose we could have a hit function. Would it be easier to just have it in the weapon script? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay. I don't think this requires this much thought, to be honest. Like, at worst, I can just move it around later. Yeah, let's code fast and scrappy for now. Do it here. We'll do take damage. And then mount. Are they always going to bleed when they take damage? I guess for now they will. Void. Right. So, this. This is actually good because now we don't have to be calling this all the time. We can take all of this. Get rid of that. Because now this is going to be called anytime there's a change. So now all we need to do yeah, we'll do it here for now. So article manager, new article, brain, right, new particle equals, where's our manager spawn particle we want, so we want, well, I mean, right now we need particle manager, instant, and then we want new particle, no we don't, we want self and oh my god. Right. Yeah, add child new particle. And then new particle dot global position, I guess. Global position equals self global position. Okay. And then we want to say new particle dot spawn particle, and we want that name like so. And I'll just space this out a little bit. Spawn load. Manage. Oh, what do I do there? That's one thing with this Huntsman, is that the keys are much easier to press than on my Black Widow. The Black Widow has like they're like harder switches, but that's actually a good thing, I think. Like, I make less mistakes when typing on the Black Widow, but I think it's also spoilt me because when I use any other keyboard, I'm accidentally pressing keys all the time. I think I rest my fingers on keys, which is a bad habit to have as a programmer. What am I doing now? So we've spawned blood, manage the health. I think that's okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We need to... Shit, there's no way to... because this is going to add... This is going to keep spawning particles. So we could attach this to each scene itself always, and then have a signal that waits until the particles have finished emitting, and then queue for it. Trouble is then there's always going to be a particle manager. I'm not too asked about optimization or anything, but at the same time, if you, especially with something like a boss that'll have like a fuck ton of health, if you keep stabbing away at the boss every time you stab it, it's going to get a new particle manager added with particles underneath. So it's going to keep creating massive nests of particle systems, which isn't good. Um, hmm. I suppose what we could do. Hmm. Just trying to think of a way I can limit how many particle managers we have. Because multiple particles coming out of one enemy is a good thing, because if you do like, if you have like a large enemy and you hit them a bunch of times with like a ridiculous weapon that just keeps hitting over and over again, then you want to see loads of blood. Whereas if you just poke them once, you want to see one bit. Um, oh, man, my brain is so foggy today. Okay. Uh, hmm. Yeah. Maybe the only way is going to be to have a particle manager on him. Didn't really want to do that though. Is the weaponize? Mm. I mean, this basically makes the particle manager pointless by doing this much code, so I think it may as well be in there. So if we... Why is that not working? If we put that in there, reset its transform. Yeah, I think this is good because then we can position where the blood comes from as well, so we want it from center like that. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. Like adding an extra node there to say potentially like lots and lots of nodes. I'm happy to do that. Delete blood for now. Um, right, okay. So we don't need to instance particle manager at all. Um, we don't need to. We don't need that, and we don't need that either. Yeah, but what we do need. I usually write get node, but I'm going to use the syntax. Right. Yeah, I'd usually use like get node and then that, but I don't know why I always do that like this. When you can literally just like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna refactor my code real quick. Um, See this doesn't need it, does it? Where's animation stored on the player? Well, I've got the player scene open. That's unusual. Okay, so we've got player animations is stored on there. So we get player sprites from animation. Get parent. Yeah, okay, that one's fine, I think. Unless, can we do player and then, what? Nah. Okay, that's fine. In here, it's fine. rid of the documentation. So have we called anywhere else? Yeah, okay, it's just there. That's fine. Right. So we spawn blood. Yeah, I think that works. So now in the weapon script, we just want to yeah, I think player weapon data. Yeah, so this will only ever have one thing in, I think. Oh, getting confused. Right. Yeah. So we we don't need this either. We've done some pretty serious refactoring. So we just want to say area dot get parent dot take damage, and then we want to say player weapon data dot damage. Apologies if you see my knee again. I think this is becoming a bit of a staple of the streams as well. This is my knee. Just, you know, you guys can all get acquainted. That in the bin. Okay. Right. That should work, I think. Oop. Nope, didn't work. Invalid get index particle name. Why? Particles dot. Ah, okay. Does it need to be that? Yeah, I think it needs to be that. Well, that's not exactly what I expected. Let's go back. Take damage. Except I haven't told it to take damage, and this needs to be called on ready as well. That's why he's starting with lower health. So, yeah, okay. Well, first and foremost, we can take damage, so... actually, no, that should be in modify health, shouldn't it? Manage health, I mean. Manage health, so we just do... current health. Oh my god. Minus equals... yeah, I think that's good. Try it. Boop, boop, boop. But no, the particles aren't working. Why? So we call spawn particle, and then, whoops. I got a dash at 7, so see how far we get. Oh my god, I cannot focus my brain today at all. Jeez. Might end up coming back and streaming later on, we'll see. Right, okay, so spawn particle, new particle, let's try global position equals self global position. Why did I type it like that? Right, global position. Ah. Right, there. Try that. No. Okay. What? Why? What? Why? Right. Particle position is closest R, position. Right, and now in imp, let's say when we take damage, we say print imp position is dot. Oh, okay, so what the fuck? Right, particle manager, we're saying new particle is this as an instance, add a child. My god, why are you not working? uh, did I break something on the actual particle itself, maybe? Look in here. What have I done? We've got emitting. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that's got it. So, the reason it did that, I'll show you now. If I go on 2D, it'll emit and then turn it off, which is really fucking annoying. So, the way I'm going to fix that is we're going to say, well, once we've got it all in position, we're going to say new particle dot emitting is true. That's that bug squished. We can get rid of the print. Just double check. Poke, poke, poke. Right. I also want to double check as well what the scene tree looks like when I'm doing that, because it could end up looking pretty horrific if I've done it wrong. Right, so poke. We have a particle manager in the imp. Spawns a blood splat. And it should do a new one each time. Yeah, okay. So what I can do to make it so that we don't get like bad optimization when it adds a load of empty particle effects like once they've finished. What I'm going to do is yeah, what I'm going to do, what am I going to do? How do I want to check this? Hmm. Hmm. See, I could do like a constant check if anything's emitting, but then the trouble with that is it's not emitting straight away. We can try it. So if I move emitting up here, because we're talking fractions of a second difference, let's give it that tab, and then in, I'll write it in time function. So particle one optimizer. This is void as well. So now all I want to do in here is say self.get children. Right. So now we're going to call this particles. Particles equals that. It should be an array, I think. So particles is an array. Oh God, I'm not crazy. Yeah, so we get the children, and then we say, how do I write a for loop in GDScript? For I in particles. Trying to remember how this works. For I in particles, I think, and then we say if I dot is. Oh no, it's not is. It's I emitting if I is not emitting, then we say, can I do I dot Q? Yeah, there we go. Right. So now, my theory is that we collect all of the particles that get stored within the particle manager for each scene. So every enemy will have a particle manager. Inside the particle manager is where the particles get added in, like underneath it. So now we collect all of that as a list, or an array in this case, and then we loop through that list and remove any particles that aren't currently emitting. In fact, you know how I can do this better so that we don't have any timing issues is move this back down to where it was there, and then we can actually call this function in here. So now every time we spawn a new function, we check, okay, is there any other particles that aren't emitting right now? If so, delete them. So that way we'll only ever end up with like a few at a time at most. And I think that should look rather sexy. Like, I'm looking forward to this. Let's open. Right. So we do a boop, and now we get this, and obviously it's not emitting anymore, but once we hit them again, it should actually delete that. Oh, yes, you love to see it. Oh, you love to see it. Fuck. God damn. I love programming. It's so good. Like, look at, oh, it's, oh, mwah. Bellissima. Oh, right. Okay. I think that's pretty good progress for now. I might end it on a win for now, and then maybe later on do another stream. I'll try and think of like a more. Delete this for now. I'll try and think of a more directed sort of stream. What's wrong with this? Particles is shadowing and already. Ah, okay. Whoops. Current. Actually, what am I doing? I need to refactor. Oh, do we not have a refactor? Can I do like Control Alt? Ah, there we go. Oh no, because now it's going to do that. Right, pop that there. Right. So we want to replace particles. No, we don't. Oh, fuck. Why doesn't it have a? Does it have a refactoring option? Like, can I refactor within the? Oh, fuck it. Doesn't matter. Right. I'll just call it current particles. Fuck it, and then just pop that in. Double check that works. Should do. Boop. And then go here. Yep. So we've got. And then we go. Boop. Hell yeah. Good shit. Good shit indeed. The only trouble with this system at the moment is that once you kill them and it frees the queue of the imp, it removes the particle instantly. However, that's not going to be a problem because the whole queue free on the imp is actually temporary anyway, because I'm thinking of adding things like necromancy and stuff, so there's like the imp isn't going to be able to just disappear, it will have to fall as a corpse and stay as an object, so the blood will just finish playing over the top of the corpse, which will look kind of cool, I think. Oh, that was loud. Apologies for clipping the microphone. Right. I'm going to call it there for now. So, apologies for the fairly short stream. I don't know how long we've been going. We've been going 45 minutes or just shy of. That's fine. Quick one. So, yeah. I might be back later. We'll see. I'll be posting on Twitter if I am. Or if you drop a follow, then you'll get notified. So, yep. Catch you around.